Welcome in, Leo. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome in, guys. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you that are returning, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much. Our little channel's growing. So, again, thank you. I really do appreciate all of your likes, subscribes, and support. Our little channel's growing. So, again, thanks to you guys. So, Leo, this can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any placement in Leo. This can be your monthly longer read. So I did already pull your oracle cards. I pulled so many cards. It's nobody wants to really watch me shuffle for 10 minutes. so that being said as well, I did actually already pull feelings, but I had to stop and restart. So I do apologize, but I will be pulling a ton of more cards. So at the end of the reading, Leo, I'm going to pull some messages from your person as well. Pardon me, I haven't used Scrabble tiles in a while, so I'm going to pull some alphabet letters if you're into that. I haven't done it in a while, but it's a fun thing to do. So I'm going to, try and continue doing that for a little while. It's always nice to kind of change things up a little bit for you guys. And as well, yeah. So let's dive in here, Leo. Got a lot going on here. I feel like right now, Leo, this situation with this person has been incredibly frustrating for you. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like nonstop thinking about this situation. I feel like you're having a really hard time, uh, you know, not being preoccupied with the situation. So on this card, we've got missing you, craving, desiring. So for some of you, that are in no contact with somebody else, you find yourself in that situation, or if this person, went silent on you, it doesn't even mean that, you had any kind of falling out. It's just like all of a sudden somebody kind of drops off the side of a cliff and you're just like, I don't know what's going on with this person, my person, I haven't heard from them. I don't want to be the one reaching out all the time to this person. Maybe that was something that you did a lot of in the past and you're, trying to kind of have clear boundaries with this situation. Like, I can't be the one reaching out all the time. And again, trying to kind of hold yourself back here, trying not to, get out of this overthinking situation. This is very Eight of Swords. So that's kind of where you're kind of trapped in this mindset. But, Leo, you're actually really not trapped. I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you in your oracle cards to get grounded here in the month of March. These are your two cards, Chop Wood and the Earth card, which both, essentially mean grounding. So feel like for the month of March, Spirit's really encouraging you to either get into a routine, whatever that means for you, whether that's exercise, going for a walk, cleaning your house. And again, just trying to kind of like distract yourself in a healthy way, to stop thinking about the situation. And I feel like some answers about this situation where you trying to process how you feel about this situation or this person, you will get some answers, some downloads here from Spirit. I feel like in those moments of being on your own, doing something that, has nothing to do with this person, like being in nature, you might get some answers or find some answers, or really just figure out about how you feel about this situation, how you feel about this person. So for some of you, I'm kind of picking up on, I feel like you definitely might have some friends and family that have an opinion on the situation. And I feel like and again, these people love you. They want the best for you, Leo, but at the end of the day, it's your decision, your life, your direction. But sometimes it's hard to kind of separate yourself out of that situation when you have, a number of people kind of like offering their advice or their opinion on what it is you should or shouldn't do. And sometimes you just need some time to yourself to figure those things out, and that's really, I feel like, what Spirit's encouraging you to do in March. So I feel like March might feel a little bit boring, to be honest. Like, I don't feel like there's going to be like a ton going on. Not complete silence. I feel like you are going to hear from this person in March, but we'll see what comes out in their actions. But that's just the energy, Leo, that I'm picking up on. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, there's moments where you feel really strong and like you're doing fine, and then all of a sudden, you see something, you hear something, you start thinking about this person, and then you kind of get into that sort of mindset, right? Next thing you know, you're crying, and you don't know why. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're not in contact with this person right now. And again, a lot of overthinking I feel going on in this situation. So again, not an easy situation to be in. I can completely relate to that. I feel like things are going to be changing though. And I feel like that's also why Spirit is encouraging you to take this time to ground, because I feel like if March is going to be a little bit slow, I feel like things are really going to start to pick up here in after April for Leo, and pretty much probably for the rest of the year. So with this powerful change card, new moon eclipse, and we are actually, it's funny that this card doesn't come out very often. But we are, we're just starting, eclipse season is starting soon. So I feel like that's why Spirit's wanting you to get ready for these big changes. And I feel like there's going to be some big changes coming. And, pretty much at the mid to end of March here in this situation. And that could be, not just in love, but that could be, as far as like work situation, job, money, again, things changing. And we are now, with Pluto in Aquarius, time really does feel like it's speeding up. It's crazy. Like it feels like it was just Christmas and it's going to be March. Um, so just for me personally as well, I'm feeling that. And yeah. So I do love, Leo, that you're coming through as the unicorn. The unicorn is really talks about getting in touch with your spiritual side, really connecting with your divinity, whatever that might be for you, as well as, kind of surrendering to the universe, surrendering this connection. You know, it's going to be what it's going to be at the end of the day. If this situation is supposed to turn around, it will, and kind of just really trusting in that, believing in that, believing in the magic. Um, and I believe in magic. So don't feel like you're crazy not to. Still having hope in your heart here, Leo, for this situation. The bottom of the Moonology is hold your vision. So, all you can do at the end of the day is follow your heart, wherever that might, lead you. I feel like don't give up on that. And then it's funny that I see that the bottom of the wisdom of the Oracle deck was imagine. So imagine what your future is going to be like. Use these new moons to kind of like manifest, plant the seeds for what it is that you want in the future, whether it's a future with this person, just in general. But, it's a good time. That's when you should be doing these kind of things, just put things down in writing, write in your journal. That's a good release as well of emotions to kind of like get everything out that's on your mind. And it's funny because I don't journal that often. I mean, I used to have a diary when I was young. Like I pretty much have a diary. I still have them from when I was like 11 to like pretty much 20. And then I don't know why. I just kind of stopped writing in it. And I was like, yeah, I really need to start, writing in a journal more often. So I did start that. And oh my goodness, I don't know. I wrote like 4 pages and I don't even know where that came from. Like once you start, you just kind of can't stop. And it was, I felt a lot better after, doing my journaling. So I really do encourage it for you as well. That definitely might help you. So let's talk about this person. Oh, Leo. All right. So I feel like for a lot of you, like I mentioned, this person, if you are in a relationship with this person, you don't have to be like not in a relationship for this reading. I feel like this reading is kind of addressing two situations. The one situation in which you're not really in a relationship with this person, you may have been dating them off and on. So I'm getting that. And then for others of you, if you are in a relationship with this person, whenever you bring up how you're feeling, what you want to talk about, the future, this person, you're kind of just met in silence, right? This person doesn't want to talk about it. They kind of like, we've got frozen, no words, and stonewall on here. So this really gives me the energy of somebody being rigid, somebody not being open to love, somebody kind of already having a bit of a negative mindset. and not really wanting to let you go, Leo, completely, but also not, you know, give you the commitment that you're really looking for in this situation, or the stability that you're wanting in this situation with this person. So I feel like you've been in this gray area with this person, whether or not you're dating, living with them, or, haven't even been in a full on relationship with this person. So those are the scenarios that I'm really picking up on for you guys. So in their Moonology card, not surprising to me that they got it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Your person might be a Scorpio. They may have a Scorpio placement. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like this person, again, is the type of person that's avoidant. They don't want to talk about things. They don't want to talk about their feelings, where things are going, that kind of energy. I'm just going to put these down here for a minute and we'll talk about that. So your person's spirit animal coming through is the fire ant. Not the best card, Leo. So this really talks about people gossiping about the situation, about this person. This person might have a lot of people in their ear. This is fire energy, so could be also dealing with another fire sign. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like this person, again, this really talks about, somebody feeling a little bit aggressive. We do have Mars moving back into Leo, pretty much, right at the end of February here. And it's not moving super fast. Moving back, it's going to be moving back into Leo, but it's moving really slow still. So we're not really going to get that full Mars energy, probably not till, end of March would be my guess. But astrology, I know a little bit, but not a ton. So you can definitely look at Mars and see where Mars is in your chart, what house it's falling in currently for you, because I definitely feel like this person is feeling a little bit agitated, I feel, in March. So it's funny because I feel like you are feeling frustrated in this situation with the person, and so is this person. So again, a lot of mirroring, even though it's mirroring, but it's like mirroring in a different way, Leo. Like, you having hope and feeling a little bit down about the situation with this person, and then this person kind of being in this negative mindset, not wanting to let things go, being pretty rigid, not opening their heart. So I feel like for the month of March for this person, man, Spirit's turning it on. They're turning it up. I wouldn't be surprised if this person gets a tower moment actually in the month of March. That's really what I'm getting. We'll see if it comes out when I pull some more cards for tarot. But this serendipity card, this person can't escape you. So this means that no matter, like, pretty much serendipity is signs and synchronicities. This person's gonna be like having dreams about you every night, Leo, and I feel like this is the universe is doing, because this person, that's usually when we have a tower moment, right? This person has been, not wanting to grow, not wanting to change, not wanting to take that leap of faith, whatever that might mean for you and your person in relationship. But Spirit is pushing this person. So they're not going to be able to escape it. So this is them, seeing your name everywhere. Every time they turn on the radio, it's like the song that reminds them of you, Leo. Um, for those of you that identify being on a twin flame journey, you are their divine feminine. This person knows this. I feel like, they're just burying their feelings, running away from the situation, stonewalling it, not wanting to have those feelings come up to the surface. But in the month of March, this person can't escape it. They just can't. Like, I feel like they're going to need to really confront, I feel like, some of their fears in March about you, Leo, about this relationship, and get in touch with their feminine side. And like I mentioned, we have Mars coming out of Cancer, moving into Leo, which is obviously like you know more expressive energy. So I feel like probably by like mid to end of March is when you're going to see maybe some movement in this situation with this person, and or some sort of more, some action, I want to say. So I'm just going to put these up here. So that's pretty much where your person's at. That's kind of where I feel like you and this person are kind of standing at the moment. A little bit of a standoff. This person being, stubborn and not wanting to make any changes, not wanting to talk about the future, not wanting to commit, not wanting, all of those things. And I feel like that's kind of really left you in the gray area here, Leo. So again, frustrating for sure. Absolutely. So the mutual energy between the two of you is this portals card. This portals card is pretty cool. It really talks about you and this person. I feel like you're both on a path here. It's parallel. You're parallel to each other, walking this path, but you're not, you haven't like come together. It's like you and this person are like, you have some growing, some things you also need to work on, some struggles, and so does this person. I mean, I feel like this person has more struggles than you do, Leo. I definitely feel like you're more spiritually advanced and or on, maybe a different frequency a little bit than this person. They have some catching up to do. I'm not going to lie, but I feel like it's not impossible. It's not impossible. But do they want to? I feel like spirit is pushing this person to do the work. I feel like they really are getting pushed in the month of March. And again, you can want somebody to change, you can want somebody to open their heart and be more open and be more loving, but at the end of the day, you can't make them do it. They have to want to do it for themselves. So I feel like this person, is working through those feelings, having to face those fears in the month of March. And, healing and growing is not linear, it's ongoing, right? So, this theme for you, Leo, and this person definitely might, I feel like this has been going on for a while. I don't feel like I'm probably not telling you really anything new about the situation, but just hopefully helping you understand where this person is at currently, and kind of, verifying how you're feeling internally, right? So when I asked about this person's feelings for you, Leo, we got the Knight of Swords. So it could be an air sign or somebody who has air in their chart. We have a little bit of air, Gemini, coming out here with the Lovers card. And then I feel like this is you showing up here as the Queen of Wands. So this person, I feel like there's something about you, Leo, that helps this person escape. So that could be, fantasy wise, this person's spending a lot of time thinking about you, fantasizing about being with you. It also gives me the energy of this person running away, right? Like running away from their feelings, not wanting to make a choice, not wanting to take any action. This person's not sure what they should do. So that's coming through as well. And then, like I said, we have the Lovers card. So very deep connection between you and this person, very special. And again, if you identify being on this person being your soulmate, or you identify being on a twin flame journey, definitely a lot of love, a connection like no other, I feel. And then really, here you are, Leo, showing up as your beautiful self here, male or female. Again, don't get caught up in gender with that Queen of Wands card. So you really light this person up. You bring a lot of light and a lot of love into this person's life. And I definitely feel like that's something that they can't explain. They have no words for, I want to say. I'm just being drawn to no words on that silence card. So I feel like, there's something about this connection that this person, you know, they can't get enough of, but they also can't run away from it fast enough. Like it's kind of that's really the energy that I'm getting. And I feel like this person gets overwhelmed very easily. And that definitely could be why this person has a tendency to, fall into the abyss, right? And again, don't take it personal here, Leo. And I know that's again difficult not to, you know, but that's a reflection of this person. That's not a reflection of your self-worth, Leo, or how lovable, that you are. Like, just don't take on this person's own projections, I want to say here. So in your feelings, Leo, you got the Temperance card coming out. So I love that. Definitely feel like you feel like this is your person, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine. And with the Temperance card, this really talks about, you know, finding balance between the light and the dark in this situation with this person, you know, trying to find balance within yourself, just emotionally as well. But, you know, definitely having a lot of love for this person, you know, really wanting that love letter from this person. I'm like looking at the little envelope down here. And again, we have another, we have horse here, but it's like his head is getting hit by like the sunlight, which is almost very unicorn like, right? So I feel like you have a lot of love to give to this person. And again, really hoping to get that letter, that, you know, some sort of confession here of love from this person. You know, I feel like, you know, that's really what you're wanting. To hear how this person really feels, to have some acknowledgement of those feelings, of this connection, and really not knowing where things are going to go here with the Six of Swords. You know, you just want kind of some peace here. But as you can see in this boat, she's being pulled by, I guess, these three crows. They look like crows to me. And just surrendering, you know, just surrendering to this journey with this person is really what I'm getting. So let's see if this person's going to take any action. Is this person going to take any action towards Leo in March? Actions towards Leo in March, Spirit. Is this person going to take any actions towards Leo in March? I feel like this person has a lot they want to say. I feel like they're either afraid, Leo, or just overwhelmed is really what I want to say. Because Knight of Swords energy is, you know, fast energy, messaging, making a choice, you know, to kind of go after what it is that they want. But I feel like this person or run, you know, make a choice to run away, right? Yeah, so we got the Six of Wands coming out, which is your card, Leo. I love that. So this really talks about, you know, really wanting things to work, wanting success, wanting victory with my Leo. I look so good. Leo looks so good in my arm with that Six of Wands. So I love that. For some of you, might be in the spotlight or be famous in some way, shape, or form. Knight of Wands coming out. More fire energy. Pretty spicy between you and this person, Leo, I'm just going to say. All right, and then we have the Death Rebirth card. Nine of Cups. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so this person, you know, I feel like they definitely want to come towards you here, so with a lot of passion. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, you know, you're still wanting, you know, this Ace of Cups here. So I feel like we're going to clarify these actions before I say anything else, because I just want to make sure that I'm getting it right here, what I'm getting. I don't usually do reversals. So and the reason I don't is either you can really do reversals or you can clarify, and I prefer clarifying. So tell me about the Six of Wands here, because this really talks about wanting success with Leo. I want to take some action here, especially with a Death card. Why is the Six of Wands here in this person's actions towards Leo? Tell me about the Six of Wands. Ace of Swords coming out. And the Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles. And the Death Rebirth card. Why is the Death card here? Queen of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. Nine of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. And the Ace of Cups here. Eight of Swords. We did talk about the Eight of Swords earlier. I get another card on the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Two of Pentacles. And another card on the Queen of Cups and the Death card here. The Empress. Can I get one more? Magician. All right. So Leo. I feel like, again, for half of March here, you're going to be pretty much in this Four of Swords energy, just looking after yourself, taking care of you, you know, spending time like we talked about in your oracle cards. So again, I feel like the first half of March, the first half of March is going to be pretty, you know, pretty much you keeping to yourself, I feel. I feel like coming towards you here, though, is definitely a honest conversation here. So I feel like this person definitely may tell you, I don't know if this is third party, Leo, but if it is, I feel like that is what has been holding up this connection. So you'll know whether or not you're in a third party or this person is tied to another situation. So I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like that's definitely what has been holding things up. For others of you, this person really, I feel like, needed to face their fears about confronting how they actually feel about you. So this person's been kind of going back and forth here, Leo, about admitting how they feel. And we already kind of touched on that. So I don't want to spend a ton of time on that. But I feel like you are going to hear from this person. We have some action cards here coming out, especially with this Knight of Wands energy. And the Ace of Swords is really wanting to have a honest conversation. So this really gives me the energy here, Leo, of this person reaching out to you in mid-March, I want to say, to have an honest conversation, to let you know that they, you know, are very attracted to you. They want to spend some time with you. I feel like, you know, with that King of Pentacles, I like this clarifying the Knight of Wands, because Knight of Wands, you know, can be that in and out. So this person is definitely going to mention, and or you're going to mention possibly to this person, that I can't deal with this in and out, you know, that we talked about. This person falls off into the abyss and then you don't hear from them, and then you're left wondering like what's going on. Like, kind of feels like, you know, any kind of like momentum that starts happening between you and this person, then all of a sudden this person, you know, goes silent and is constantly putting the brakes on things and or taking a step back. So it really gives me hangman energy off of that. But this person knows that, you know, there needs to be some changes here if they are going to, you know, manage to have success with you. Like, I don't feel like this person is dumb, Leo. I feel like this person knows what it is that they need to do. And I feel like they definitely, you and them are going to have a conversation about that. You're showing up here as the Empress here with the Magician card. So I feel like this person, you know, do they have what it takes here to make Leo happy? So again, they're knowing that they need to change. They need to show up in a more emotional way. and not in such maybe a sexual way or in a physical way in order for this to work. So they know what they need to do. I feel like as well for some of you, the Nine of Cups really talks about this person may tell you, like, oh, Leo, I needed some time. I need to really like get out of this Nine of Wands energy. Because remember, we talked about this person kind of needing to open up their heart and like let go of any kind of pain that they've been holding on to, and or some baggage here, this negative attitude that they've had towards love, and really, seeing what it is that they want here with that Nine of Cups. And I like that because I feel like you are their Nine of Cups here. For some of you, this person also, if they were in the middle of a divorce, and or again, if it was third party, that has really slowed things down from moving forward. So this person definitely could be saying that as well. Like, I want to take a step back. I don't want to be rushing into, a really serious relationship. For others of you, this person definitely could have been needing to kind of like release all this sort of negative energy and open their heart here towards having and or building something long term. So I feel like this person is looking at you though, Leo, that you've done nothing but like show up, be stable for this person, be the person that, they've can really rely on, that's been there for them, you know, over all of this time that you and this person has been together. So I feel like this person is looking at you in that way. But again, this person still is going back and forth here about, expressing their true feelings, not wanting to possibly see them, and or again, struggling with that. We have the Two of Pentacles there. This person's been struggling, facing their fears here. So for some of you, if this is a third party, this person may say to you, that they've been struggling with that. It kind of gives me the energy of, okay, let me give you an example here, Leo. If you know this person is in the middle of, ending a long-term situation with somebody, there's all these feelings. They have all these feelings for you, which we can clearly see in this reading. There's a lot of love between you and this person, a lot of emotions, a lot of physicality. So again, very strong connection. If this person opens up to you and tells you how they truly feel, what are you going to do, Leo? You're going to expect this person to take some action. If they're already still tied to some situation, whether it be romantic or not, whether this person has obligations, whatever the financial, whatever it might be, whatever is holding this person back, they don't want to tell you that how they feel. Because if they do, you are going to expect this person to get out of their comfort zone and do something about it, right? Which is, I feel like you're already picking up on that energy from this person, Leo. That connection is there. This person has, deep feelings for you. It's real. It's not, BS. It's real. This person knows it's real. But again, I feel like this person's been running from it. It's going to require this person to make some changes that they're not comfortable doing. It's kind of like gives me the energy of, when I saw some meme on, like, it was either like Instagram or something on Facebook, and it basically said like, you're the real deal. So it kind of gives me the energy of when somebody meets somebody as real as you, Leo, and they've been kind of charading around their life with this mask on, they don't know how to deal with that. They've never really dealt with somebody like that. Something so pure, something so raw, love like no other. And, a lot of people don't know how to deal with that except for, run away, right? Because they can't meet you where you're at. They still have, some growing to do. So that's really the energy that I'm getting off of this person. But I feel like they're working on it, and I do feel like this situation isn't hopeless. I feel like you and this person can get there. It just depends on how patient you want to be in the situation with this person. So how much time, how much more time, I want to say, Leo, do you want to give to this situation and this person? You know, if it takes this person another 3 years to get there, are you willing to do that? I guess at the end of the day, it could be 6 months, could be 6 years, right? What are you, willing to accept, I feel, is the big question here. Because I feel like, this, and that's the tough part, right? You just don't, you might not have an answer, and that definitely could be some of the answers that you're looking for here in this situation. But, I feel like this Ace of Swords, I like this because I feel like you definitely might get some answers here. There might be some enlightenment here in mid-March here for you about what direction to go in, what to do in this situation with this person. So again, I feel like you're both, moving in the same direction, just at different speeds. And I feel like, it's kind of more like this. This is you, Leo, you're up here, and this person's down here. And I'm not putting your person down. I'm just saying, like, as far as like spiritual growth and like learning and just emotional maturity, this person is, lagging, right? Which is probably more than not divine masculine, just the way it is. Sorry, guys. All right. All right, Leo, let's get some messages from this person. And then I'm going to draw some alphabet letters. Get some letters for you. Sorry, guys, this reading's probably like 45 minutes by now. But I like to be thorough. So anyway, hopefully this reading helped. Let's get some messages, though, and I'll close out your reading. So, Leo, I'm kind of moved off of doing weeklies. It's a lot of work for me. I also have a full-time gig. So I work full-time, I have kids, a life as well outside of this. So doing weeklies was really difficult. So I do apologize, but I'd love to do this, all day, every day, not have a regular job, but it's really not there yet. So yeah, so I've only been doing like a mid-month and the monthly, and then try and do a bonus reading here and there. But all right, so let's get some messages from this person, Leo. Messages from this person for Leo, something Leo may not know. This person's higher self, spirit. All right, we have the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. We have I was hurt by you. Why do I feel so lost? If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. You deserve better. We have is it over? Coming out. The bottom of the deck is why can't I move on from you? And sorry guys, I can't hold that whole deck because it's too thick. We have I can't talk to you right now. And drama. It's dark. It is dark without you. I'm better with my mind than my heart. Bottom of this deck is, or this half, I wish to be like you. All right, Leo, let's pull some alphabet letters. So I feel like this person knows, the passion between you and them is like nothing else. They do need some space right now. So I feel like for a lot of you, try and hold off. Let this person reach out to you if you can wait. And again, this person definitely might have some drama around them as well with the fire ants card. So that could be anything. That could be, kids, family, work. And again, I don't feel like a lot of these issues, I don't feel like any of these issues definitely not have much to do with you, Leo. Has everything to do with what this person needs to, work through. And again, nothing to do with you. I want to be very clear on that. All right, let's get some letters, see what we get. Ooh. All right, so we have a letter T coming out. An S, an E, another E, and I spell C. I'm seeing C, H, O, hot. All right, U, another H, and R, a letter N. Oops, a blank one. So fill that one in yourself. A Y, an O, a G, and sorry guys, there's one that fell between my legs here, and another N. That's funny because I'm saying maybe this person uses yo all the time in your text messages. I see yo, go, I see run, hot, obviously. See, anyway, just some words that I'm seeing, guys. But again, these could be, some of these words could mean something to you, or just the initials could mean something. So again, take it how it resonates. All right, guys, I'll see you in your mid-month. Take care, and do you.